Hey guys! Recently Teresa and I have really been getting into interior design and art pieces, so we've decided to do a DIY of these gorgeous wall posters for you, simply using glitter, PVA glue, paper and an angled brush. Keep watching to see how we made each one. Okay, so once you've got your image, and for this one we're going to be doing the three eyes, you can go ahead and get a grey lead pencil and just outline the image you're going to create, just so you have a rough idea of where everything's going to go, and you can kind of work out if anything needs to be bigger or smaller. So I've started by drawing the top eye, and from there you just want to kind of make sure everything's the same size. Also, with the grey lead outline, you can go ahead and make it very, very rough. So if you think something is too high or too low, you can just kind of draw over that, because you can erase it easily. After finishing off the second eye, I just went ahead and went on to the third, just doing the exact same thing repeated 3 times, evenly over the paper. As you can see, once I got to the third eye and started drawing it, I accidentally made it a little bit too large and it didn't match the other eyes, so I just went ahead and erased it and started again. No big deal. Once I was happy with the 3 eyes, the shape and the size and the placement, I just went ahead and started to decorate them or add the details. The first eye just has a circle in the centre, and then eyelashes evenly spaced over the top. This is our fully open eye and the first eye in the image. The second eye just has a long line going evenly from the middle of the eye and then just a half circle in the middle of that. This is our half asleep eye. The last eyelid, as it's meant to be completely closed, just has eyelashes along the bottom. From here, when you've got your complete design, you can go ahead and make any adjustments to size or ratio. And as you can see here, for the bottom one, I'm just kind of making it a little bit smaller. Then from then on, you just want to make sure that everything is perfect. You need to erase any lines that kind of stick out, any rough drawing, and then it's all done. So here I'm just finalising the image, erasing any extra lines and making it look kind of perfected. So from here you just want to go ahead and get your PVA glue with a nice thin top. Now when you're using the glue, you're just going to go ahead and outline or go over that outline that you've created with the grey lead. You don't want to be too heavy-handed with the amount of glue, but you want to make sure that there's enough for the glitter to stick on and create a thick image. Next, you don't have to do this, but I decided to. Just you can go through with a thin brush. It's got to be a flat-headed brush, and just even out where the glue is and kind of make a nicer, softer line. Okay, so once you've finished your glue outline, you're going to go ahead and start with the glitter. For this one, we've chosen black glitter because I think it's really cool. You're just going to grab a spoon and grab a small-ish amount of glitter and cover all of the glue you have or the glue outline with a thin layer of the glitter. Make sure you hit everything and you don't miss any areas. So once you're done with the glitter, what you want to do is pick up your paper, and the reason we've used a Ziploc bag is so we can easily put the glitter back inside, and you're just going to turn it kind of on its side and pour the excess glitter back in. Make sure you bang off any excess, and you should be left with a cute little outline. Once that's done, you can just go ahead and use your fingers to push off any little excess bits or any places the glitter may have stuck that you didn't really want it to. Just kind of finishing off the image. From there, you're just going to go ahead and do the same PVA outline and glitter process with each eye until you're done. For the last eye, I just kind of had to fix a few more things, and then I turned it around and glued it the other way, just because it was easier rather than leaning across the other two glittered areas and kind of possibly smudging the glitter. And there you go, that's our first glitter image done. Now for the next frames we're going to create, the process is very similar. The only difference here is that because I'm doing the what to focus on image, I kind of wanted to place the circle that we're going to start with kind of perfectly in the middle. So I lined it up, and then using a bowl, I went ahead and traced an outline. Once I'd done that first circle and kind of got that the shape I wanted to, I went in from there, so going inwards, and created circles along the inside. The best thing about this is that the image we kind of got inspiration from isn't perfectly circular, so each circle inside the large major circle doesn't have to be perfect, which is a lot easier for us. So yeah, from there on just continue making circles until you get to a small little circle the size you want. Once you've done all your circles, you want to go ahead and write the word happy in the center, because the final image is going to say what to focus on, and then happy in the center, and the happy is in capitals. The next thing you're going to go ahead and do is write what to focus on in capitals over the kind of top of your image, just kind of like a heading. Once you've done that, you can go ahead and go over that with your permanent marker. For this, I decided to kind of get a piece of paper as well, just kind of to keep it straight, as we kind of want to make this image, the top be more straight and the bottom be kind of cute and artsy. Once you've finished that, you can just go ahead and go over the happy in permanent marker as well in the center. Next, just like in the first poster we did, we're going to go ahead and go over the grey lead in PVA glue and create circles that way. Now you want to do these glue lines in sections, so once you've done 2 or 3 lines, you can then go ahead and grab your glitter and cover those lines in glitter. This is just so the glue doesn't dry before you're able to put the glitter on top. From there you may need to correct your grey lid line slightly, but then you can go ahead and start with PVA again. Continuing on with the same process until you're completely done. So once that process is done and you're complete, you just want to go ahead and fix up any last details in the image. For this, I forgot to erase the what to focus on when I first did it, and the permanent marker was still slightly wet, so I'm just going to go ahead and erase the grey lid around there. And that's it, that's the second image done. For our next image, which is the karma what goes around comes around image, we've decided against using white paper and we're going to use black paper. For this next image, we're going to kind of follow the same process we have been all along. You just want to use your grey lead to outline where you think the words are going to be, and you can use a piece of paper to keep the words straight if you need to. But just do whatever you feel is easiest. So once you've outlined your karma and gone over it a few times just so the words are a little bit thicker and you've got your placement correct, you're just going to go ahead and do the same thing where you apply your PVA glue to the words to create your glue outline. Again, doing this in sections, so after you've done 1 or 2 letters, you're going to go ahead and apply the glitter, just so the glue doesn't have time to dry. Next, once you've completed the karma, you're going to go ahead and do a similar process with the arrows, just drawing them on with grey lead first, and then following that outline with the glue, and then covering that with glitter. And there you go, that's the third one done. The final poster, being the Don't Quit Your Daydream poster, is silver on white paper. With this final one, we're going to do a slightly different process. So instead of using a grey lead to outline the kind of image we're going to create, we're going to go straight ahead and start with the glue. And how we're going to do that is first applying glue to the flat brush and then using the flat brush to kind of paint on our words. Once you've finished with the glue, you just want to go ahead and apply the glitter in sections. Then simply repeat this process until you finish the poster. After we'd finished the actual words on the poster, we just went ahead and applied some accented lines around the words just to kind of make it look a little bit more 3D and a little bit artsier. Using the same process as the previous posters, we've just gone ahead and applied the glitter straight from the PVA bottle. And then instead of spreading that out with the brush, we've just gone ahead and applied the glitter to that, kind of creating thinner, sharper lines. And voila, that's the final poster. And there you have it. That's how we created each of these glitter posters. If you guys liked this, please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Let us know which one of these is your favourite and any ideas you have for how you would create one of your own posters in the future.